Enema
Closer.
Closer.
Ang title ng album yan.
Keep your enemas closer.
Oo.
Brought to you by Martin's Red Wine.
Tama na. Never let anyone outside the family know what you're thinking.
Never let the family outside know about your enema. Yeah,
Hindi mo,
that's
pinis
true.
off si Mercado. Si Mercado man.
Wait, pinis off ba niya or, but hindi ko alam I'm not updated.
Masakit yung ginawa niya kasi para sila
Hindi
magkapatid.
pinatakbo.
And all throughout, di ba, si Binay was promising Mercado na you will be the next
You'll be the
mayor
next
of Makati
mayor.
until pinatakbo niya anak. Ganun.
Okay. Nag-vice mayor ba si Mercado?
Yes.
Oh.
Sa kanya, kay Jedjo Mar.
Yes.
Oh,
well,
Not the son, not Junjun.
No.
Wait, who's Junjun's vice mayor? Sorry, is it that Marge de Veyra?
March de Veyra. Galing naman.
Nanalo ba yun?
Nanalo yun.
nanalo.
Yata yung vice
Hindi,
mayor.
councilor yata yun.
Hindi, nag-vice mayor.
Nanalo ba siya?
Hindi ko alam
so, completely unaware. Because
Parang-
4 years outside of RockED Radio, we just unaware.
Well, sa Makati naman, vice mayor.
That's right. Vice mayors in general, actually, you don't really know who they are.
Well,
right?
si Herbert, when he was vice mayor, he made a good showing, but he was vice mayor.
That's true, but then he's Herbert Bautista. He's been present since he was 95 pounds and courting Lea Salonga on a BMX bike.
And all he did was
What?
just say yes to whatever Sonny Buelonte says.
Maybe that's not fair. We don't know that. Maybe we should interview him.
Joke lang.
Pwede
i-edit mo.
Si speaker.
Si speaker. Hindi pwede i-edit. Hindi, kasi gusto ko si Herbert Bautista as bagets kasi.
Okay.
Ako si Puto. Gusto ko siya si Puto.
Puto. Gusto ko rin yun. No?
Ano.
Gusto ko siya as Jack and Jill. Si
Yun.
Jill, di ba? Who's Jack?
Sharon.
Oh. One of the worst movies ever.
Really? No, Pido.
Nalungkot ako nung pinanood ko sa Coronet yun.
Pido Dida was really, I don't that made me sad.
Wait,
Pinanood
which one?
ko siya
One
ulit.
or three?
Hindi siya ganun kasama pala.
Yung Pido Dida.
Hindi
You
siya
know,
kaya-
Rene Requiestas, is it true that he dated Aquino, an Aquino girl? No, remember there was this actor.
Si Roderick Paulate yun.
Roderick Paulate. And who nga? Jackie Aquino?
Oo. Si
totoo
Rene
yun?
Requiestas. Totoo yung kay Roderick.
Na anak ni Boots Aquino?
Yes.
Oo.
Oh,
Si Rene Requiestas, he was really in love with Teresa Herrera. Teresa Herrera.
Monica
Monica Herrera. Iba.
Teresa Herrero ngayon. You're so Esquire.
Monica Herrera. Pero ayaw
You're so
siya,
Esquire.
ayaw siya halikan ni Monica Herrera on cam.
On cam. Off cam pwede.
Hindi rin. Kaya samaan loob.
Okay,
Kaya nga
kasi iba yung off cam eh.
when Chris Aquino agreed to kiss him on
On
cam,
cam.
malaking balita noon. I remember.
Did they really kiss? Like mouth?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh.
Chris Aquino and Rene Requiestas?
Oh.
Wow.
Which
See,
explains her greatness.
I think so. I think so.
surprise.
You know, and it's not even the kiss itself. It's the what do you call this? The decision to do it and actually do it. I think that's sexy.
Well, okay.
Try anything once, diba?
No.
Maybe not everything.
No.
Try anything once, but if you like it, try it twice. Or maybe 4 straight nights.
I don't
you
know.
can try
No,
something
I'm
first.
Catholic ako. I don't
So if you try
anything.
something 4 straight nights, that's probably very good, right?
I wouldn't know.
I don't know. I don't think
NA ako non-applicable.
No, si Erwin kasi is so chaste. I like
I'm
Erwin.
chaste,
Yeah,
ano?
he is. So si Erwin is the freest man in the world.
Ito yan.
I think he is a free man.
At wala siyang social media.
Oo.
Yeah, that's the liberation. So, actually, we have to ask Martin.
Ano,
Feeling ko
Martin?
hindi na tayo pababalikin ni Martin dito. This is just a reunion episode of RockED Radio because it's been 4 years since we left broadcast there.
Yep.
But Lourd is always on air.
Yeah, he's always on it.
I'm always in the relief center. And Erwin is always on
In the office.
deciding on covers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like the Eraserheads. By the way, may I congratulate us for that Eraserheads episode 2 months ago, was it?
Yeah, 2 months.
September issue. See,
Yeah.
September more. Also the Erwin Castillo issue.
Mm.
So how was the Eraserheads issue? Is that your best issue for you?
No, best? No, it's not our best. It's our best-selling.
Best-selling.
Diba?
50 to 60,000.
Did you have a second print? Kailangan
Yes,
to?
we had
Oh,
which
kita mo
different
na.
spine and yeah, we altered the cover a bit. Yeah, quite fun.
Wala.
Very tiring, very
si
exhausting to
Martin lang
do.
ang mag-air ng RockED Radio, no? Sa Podcast.Ph lang tayo pwede. I don't think any commercial network will ever get us. But I'm glad you guys are joining us. We hope you're not so bored yet. Because we're
Pwede naman
halfway
parang walang ginagawa. Upo lang.
Pag-usapan lang yung last week's news. Sige, yun na lang. By the way, this is also our first pre-prod meeting. We just decided to do it on air. stream.
Hindi to broadcast, ha?
Wait.
Baka kala nyo broadcast.
Ano, live stream mo to?
Hindi.
Hindi to live stream. This is recorded.
So, pwede i-edit yung mga...
Pwede ba? Hindi. May edit ba tayo? May papa-edit ka?
Hindi na RockED Radio.
Parang wala na akong ma-edit dito. Hindi naman... Kung may magdemanda sa atin, Podcast.Ph, didemanda nila.
Martin Andanar naman yan.
Si Martin Andanar. By the way, the unkempt Martin Andanar is with us.
RockED Radio
Martin, bagay sa'yo yan, yung medyo rough na...
Dapat ganyan ka sa TV5.
Masyado kang malinis sa TV, Martin, Parang sakristan, But I'm sure your children will appreciate you.
Rock and roll.
Konting dumi ng konti, di ba?
Exactly.
Yeah. Tignan mo si Lourd. Lourd, ano was your episode this week? Jose Laurel. By the way, I'd like to congratulate you, Lourd, on History because, it won all of these things. History is Lourd de Veyra's, it's not a segment, no. It's a show that actually shows you the other side of history.
With R.A. Rivera, diba?
And Jun Sabayton.
And Jun Sabayton. You know, when the three are gathered in your name.
Patay.
One of these days, we're going to do this. So, wala tayong sexiest, political.
Continue natin yan.
Sino yung gusto mong dream cover na hindi mo pa nako-cover sa Esquire?
Yun.
Kasi sa mga hindi nakakaalam, may editor-in-chief si Erwin Romulo ng Esquire.
Pero ito tanong, habang iniisip
Sige lang, isipin mo.
Tumataas ba talaga yung sales pag sexy na babae nasa cover? Hindi rin naman, di ba?
No, not necessarily. No?
Not necessarily.
Like, it depende timing rin yan. Like, our first Yolanda cover last December.
Yeah, it was just a map of
Eastern Visayas. Sold very well.
Yeah.
The Eraserheads sold very well.
Walang hubad na babae ron.
Wala.
Buti naman, di ba?
Katakot naman yan. Sa likod nila.
Yeah, I mean, you know what did well for us, I think, was the Statesman issue, basically.
Really? The joke, no?
Yeah.
Wow.
Especially among the kids. Kasi I think the DLSM.
Yes.
Tsaka Esquire lang pwede gumawa nun.
Can I tell you, I just
Hindi pwede gawin ng food magazine yun, kunyari, di ba?
yung Statesman.
No, and then we put a public figure smoking on the cover. Si Guerrero.
Yeah, that's right.
And a lot of people responded to that cover very well.
Well, that's like the Nora Honor smoking of the same publishers, right? Tama ba? Hindi national artist ba dapat si Nora Honor?
Wala kung si Garillo Batayan, dapat hindi presidente natin yung kasi ni Garillo siya.
Well, si Obama rin ni Corette, di ba?
Yeah, ano kaya?
Yes, baka hindi naman health award yun.
Bago to.
Ano yan?
Iba
yung alak?
Iba. Yun.
Okay, pag-usapan natin yung last work. Last will end. What do we want to end with now? Teka, before we end, I want to let you hear this again.
Yeah,
For Podcast.Ph hosting RockED Radio's reunion tonight.
Can you adjust the frequency and volume a bit?
Startups, originators, musika, kultura, the arts, politika, sports, news, technology, crime, tragedy, comedy, lahat ng makabuluhan.
We are your independent podcast content creator, straight from the Philippine Islands. Mabuhay.
You're listening to Podcast.Ph. Podcast.Ph presents RockED Radio with Gang, Erwin, and Lourd.
With no last names. We're like porn stars.
Dumating na tayo sa ganung level of celebrity.
Yeah, siya yung
Parang Tito Vic and Joey.
Oh my God. Grabe, wala nga nakikinig sa atin. Mga 2-3 lang. Mami ko pa yung isa. Nakikinig kaya mami mo?
Hindi,
buti na lang.
nasa Instagram siya
Tama!
Talaga?
Mommy of Erwin.
Instagram.
Like ko siyang tinatag pag nandun ka sa Instagram ko
Galing.
Let's talk about trends.
Trends? Well, I don't know anything about trends.
We had food trends, belief trends. What's the belief trend now? Di ba nagka-time sobra yung charismatic movement sa 80s, di ba? Yung mga
80s
Father Sonny Ramirez, ganyan. Tapos
Father Tropa.
Yun.
Fringe yun.
Fringe.
Yung
Cabalas, Church Simplified, Victory,
Church Simplified.
Victory, yung mga ganyan. Pero
minsan naiingit ako sa kanila. Parang
naiingit talaga ako sa
simple.
kanila. Church Simplified
May sagot May sagot.
Of course, you have the neo-atheists, yung mga...
More than free thinkers.
Free thinkers, diba? Alam mo yun?
Atheists
pero
and foxholes.
parang lugi kasi yung mga neo-atheists kasi parang every time nag-argument sila. Kasi pag believers, quote-unquote, ang dali na lang eh. Wala silang masyadong intellectual regimen or exercise na
because the gap is provided by faith. You must have faith. Puno na yung void na
Unlike
yun.
atheists, parang sila yung mas strenuous ang exercise pagdating sa pagpapaliwanag.
Pero okay nga yun eh. Yun naman yung point.
No, may science, may math,
I think that's what attracted Hitchens or people like that.
You know, there's science, there's math, there's gravity, real things you can hold, palpable things, you know. Mas mysterious sa akin yung mga psyche.
Are you excited for Pope Francis' visit?
Well, you know, who isn't? Diba? I don't know.
I'm beside myself.
Maybe. Yes! Why not? I'm sure it's always interesting to see your country, you know.
Yeah, definitely.
You know, before, there was the first visit of the Pope, we were very young then, and then the second college na ako eh. I thought I wasn't excited, whatever. But nung nakita ko siya sa Taft Avenue, biglang na-excite ako.
Oo.
Kasi yun yata yung fascination ng celebrity eh. Someone you always see and then she's in a familiar place. It's very different. You know, like when you see the Suits guy, what's his name? Mike Ross. What's his name? Na nasa Boracay. Parang, alam ko yung place na yan. Tapos nandyan siya. Parang ganun yung fascination.
Ako naman, ang fascination ko pa, ang excitement ko, is not the Pope per se representing the Vatican, the Holy See, etc. Mas excited ako sa Argentinian Jesuit who just happened to had power. Nandiyan siya ngayon. Pero nakikita mo na lahat ng mga actions siya ay consistent sa kanyang
order. Sa Jesuita?
Order. At yung personal philosophy, napakasimple. Makita mo, kumain sa karinderya, kasama yung mga bodyguards, hindi walang sariling ayos. Kung pumunta ng Korea, hindi sumakay ng mamahaling kotse, sumakay ng parang people's car nila, mga ganun tipo. Mas excited ako doon sa Pope as himself. Not Pope as representing
Vicar.
Liberation theology. Kausap din na si
Liberation theology.
Considering South American siya. Malupit yun. So, doon ako excited. No? Feeling ko, siya lang pwedeng gumawa nun. Pero alam ko na, considering sa Pilipinas, naku, mayroong isang malaking isang malaking albatros yan.
Albatros is the word.
I
have a question. Diba, there was this other president that always talked about as very simple, ganyan, parang si Pope Francis. Merong mga politicians na yan yung tactic nila.
Yun ba?
So, diba, yung whatever, nagta-tricycle daw, but actually hindi. Or,
yeah.
So, nobody has ever expressed doubt on this Pope, no, that he is really, truly this way pala.
Mismo
siya, okay.
Mismo.
That's always good.
Who am I to judge?
Isa pang niya. Recently, sinabi niya na naniniwala siya sa evolution, that it is not inconsistent with the laws.
Creation theory?
Hindi. Sa pagkasabi niya, lumalabas na sinabi niya na galingan ng pagka-phrase niya. Hindi sinabi na kalokohan yung creation theory.
Anong sinabi niya?
Sinabi niya lang that the idea of the Big Bang and evolution is not inconsistent with the laws of God.
Okay.
Ayan. With the teachings of the
I
church.
attended one science vis-a-vis religion conference sometime in the 90s. And it's a literature thing. They really described Genesis, Genesis, the first book, etc., as poetry. The passage of time, the 7 days. It's not literally 7 days. It's geological time, erosion, etc. And you should see it that way.
No.
And then there were some fundamentalists that said that's not Catholic.
Well, yung literal.
Yung literal 7 days ginawa ni God, blah, 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 blah. Actually, indication siya of time past before man came about and earth as we know it is such. Which brings me to, I was so fascinated because I went to Mongolia recently. Grabe yung vast land na hindi na-develop. Tapos feeling ko, ito yung crevice ng earth from the ancients. Kasi hindi siya na-develop, hindi siya nagalaw, hindi siya na-anything. Oh, by the way, recently kakabalik ko lang from Hong Kong eh. Nag-observe ako ng whatever, Occupy and the student movement. So, realize ko, galing ng mga bata kasi papakinggan mo sila, they're so on fire about freedom, choice, etc. Tapos na-realize ko, bakit parang iba siya sa activists as I know it, here in the students. Kasi sila, from communism to democracy, yun yung direction nila. Dito medyo, parang the other way, di ba? Or parang they subscribe to communism and yet, our exact form now is democracy, we can choose, etc. Sa Hong Kong, flip side nun, and yet pareho yung apoy, pareho yung fervor. So I don't know, I just thought it was a fascinating view, flip side of it.
Mas fascinate pa ako siguro sa Mongolia.
Oh, grabe
Anong trip
yung
ng tao doon?
Grabe yung Mongolia. I mean, mind-blowing, life-changing.
Kumbaga, ano yung pakiramdam na nakikipag-usap sa tao who's surrounded by vast expanses of nothingness?
Nothingness. I have never seen such space in my life. If you get out of your ger, which in Russia is yurt, but it's in Mongolia, it's ger, yung tent, as far as your whatever can see, anything else that sees. Kung yun ang nakikita mo tuwing nagkakape ka sa umaga, may isip mo talaga, I think I'll conquer the world today.
Ganon?
Kasi walang linya eh. Parang, you know, I think I just go and keep riding my wild horse and conquer the next town. I mean, it's really, I think physical
So it's out of
space
boredom.
really. Well, no, but there's no limit to physical. I'm sure, you know what, I want to make a study. Children who grow up in homes that have high ceilings and children who grow
Hong
up
Kong yan.
Yeah, exactly. I wonder what it does to their person. You know, you grow up in a physical small space and a farm. And I'm sure it does something to you.
Mga 2 years ago, may pumunta sa lugar namin, mga taga Hong Kong daw.
Oh.
Pinipicturean yung bahay namin. Yung
Bakit?
panahon yung bahay ko'y kulay dilaw.
Oh, bakit?
Ang ko lang na-realize parang, kasi bira makita ng bahay na nasa likod ng gate na kulay dilaw. Nasa konteksto nila, high-rise.
Oo, building talaga sila eh.
Walang may kulay dilaw na bahay. Parang, nga. Diba? So, may mga maliit na bagay
Well,
na
ganun din tayo. You know, when we go to other countries, I always take photos of like what seems to be ordinary homes to them. But for me, hindi. Diba? Or et cetera.
Pero magandang exercise to. Sa mga teacher na nakikinig, kunyari, may mga estudyante kayo, yung mga familiarization lang. Hayaan mong total lahat may cellphone yan, di ba? Sabihin mo doon sa teacher na yun, or anyone, kalya nila kung saan sila lumaki. Gumawa lang sila ng parang photo tour.
Of?
Parang,
Their street?
meron kang 10 pagkakataon na picturean yung kalye mo.
Okay.
Kuha ka ng 10 pictures ng street mo. Kasi makikita mo yan, parang, kung ano yung 10 na yun that you want to choose to present to anyone na, this is my street.
To depict where you live.
Oo, di ba? Magandang exercise yun. Tapos magugulat ka minsan, parang, the things you take for granted, ay, malaking bagay pala.
And and you get to see it in a different, obviously, literal life.
Totoo yan. Totoo.
Alam mo, okay yan. Kasi kulang tayo sa pride of place. You know, we always, we constantly photograph ourselves elsewhere. But rarely where we are. Or if we do photograph ourselves where we are, it's our faces.
Minsan, itong issue ko lagi, parang,
Lagi
ko tinatanong ko sa kalye ako, bakit ganyan ang pangalan ng,
Kalye?
Oo, di namin alam eh. Alam mo
Yes!
Kasi hindi nakilala kung sino si... Kunyari, si F. Blumentritt, hindi nakilala si F. Blumentritt.
Oh my gosh, si F.B. Harrison din.
Mga taong lumaki at na mamamatay na lang sa kalye na ang gano'n. Hindi nakilala.
Tama ka. Tinanong ko rin dati, saan galing yung word na dumagete, yung mga ganon? So lang. Mataga dumagete.
Yung locus ng, di ba, yung sense of place, wala yung gano'n eh.
Loksay. I agree. XY. Bakit? Ang Pasig, saan galing?
Hindi ko alam eh.
Oo, kita mo na. Hindi ko na alam saan galing yung Mahati. Ikaw, Quezon City.
Na yung Pasig, may isang kwento dyan.
kwento
Na sinulat
ng
ni
Pasig?
Ambet Ocampo.
That's right! History ka na pala. Please, get to work.
Meron, mag-shota daw. Tapos parang tataka sila. Alam, the usual Maraming mga alamat kasi it's about mga doomed love affairs at tinry tumakas.
Parang Tristan and Isolde.
Ito raw itong mag-shota daw. Nahulog si lalaki, tapos malulunod na. Pangalan ng babae si Pass.
No way.
Pass, sige. Ganun.
Totoo yun?
Well,
Sabi ni Ambet,
marami naman kasi mga
alamat.
Yung Lanzones, yun yung favorite alamat ko.
Lason daw.
Correct. Nakinurot ni Mother Mary.
Pero pag kinuusap mo sila, Ramon Bautista, meron sila mga alamat ng...
Makeshift alamat.
Kunyari, saan daw galing yung santol?
Alam ko yan.
Dalawang parang...
Saan galing yung
pangalan ng punong yan? Santol.
Ayun.
Yun na yun?
Yun na yun.
Tapos yung Star Toll Way daw.
Alam ko yung...
Star Toll.
Alam ko yung Panay Avenue. Nakakahilo dyan, Panay Avenue dyan eh. Diba? Tapos yung mga, by the way, historically, 80s, yung sinaunang tiyangge sa Tomas Morato, hindi ba? Sa Morato, yung mga, those spaces na puro stalls.
Oo.
Di ba? Isipin mo, Changi as we know it
Hindi
now.
ko inisip na Changi ang tawag doon.
Di ba? Pero doon na una. Tapos yung term nila ay ito, mas mura to. Nakakatawa naman yun.
Buiset.
Yan.
Hindi, pero may space dati ron. May space dati ron na ano talaga.
Totoong nauna yung lasing na yan. Totoong nauna yung Changi dun sa Morato.
Oo.
Yung Changi as we know it, yung may bars, may net in between. And you rent that tiny space to sell everything in the world.
Malapit siya doon sa building nila, Morato mismo.
Manuling.
Exactly. Manuling. Which is, by the way, we pegged RockED Radio.
After Dial M.
After Dial M, the show of Manuling Morato.
On Channel 4.
Maggie de la Riva. Where they're really about to flatline with every sentence. Yung parang, sige, let's thank our sponsors.
Kasi gulat yung Changi area na yun, walang pumupunta.
Marami?
Walang pumupunta.
Bakit?
Bakit? Depende, meron naman. Parang, nakakita ako din ng Monchichi nung bata ako, yung keychain na bear. Yun na memory ko lang. Yun na yun. It's that bear na kaya mag-thumbs up na keychain. Basta. Early 70s. Needless to say, how do we end this reunion?
How do we end this? With a drink.
With a drink. Yung maganda,
How do we end this
really
reunion?
rude, na parang...
You think we should do this again?
Kaya nga dapat...
Gusto ko mag-alumni homecoming, yung one round of our former guests. Di ba, kakamustahin natin sila.
Si Dick Gordon.
Yeah. Wait,
Sabi
no,
nga ni,
2016 na yon. Pag malapit na
Sabi nga
elections.
ni Ernest Hemingway about writing, parang, pag ganado ka magsulat, mag-end ka na kagad para alam mo gagawin mo the next day.
Okay.
Parang ganun.
Yeah,
Martin, Andanar, uulitin ba namin to? Or this is the one-time thing?
One-time
The
good
jubilee.
time.
Silver Jubilarians kami. Ang dream ko, mag-re-guest ng former guests.
Ako, Dick Gordon.
Sige.
No.
Ako
hindi.
Hindi, sige, wag. Sige. Sinong gusto?
Ako, seriously, Gibo Chodoro.
Same, exactly, because in-India niya tayo the last time eh. Pwede mo bang
At
kunin
feeling
si
ko, ang dami
Gilbert?
yung insights ko ano nangyari nga.
Martin can get Gilbert for us.
No, and alam mo, it's nice to talk to him. May distance na eh.
Okay, just for your information, if you just tuned in, we had a night right before the 2010 elections where Gilbert Teodoro was supposed to be our guest. But for some reason, last minute, he couldn't show up. For 2.5 hours, we were just talking about why he could possibly be absent.
And all those mad speculations.
Mad speculation. He's our dream interview. Can you get that for us? Podcast.Ph.
Gusto ko siya makausap.
We want Gilbert Teodoro to
why
guest.
not?
Can we? No second episode unless it's Gilbert Teodoro. How's that? Can we do that?
Oo.
No, Martin
Hirap
can try.
naman.
Sige,
Pag
wag
walang
na.
second episode, we talk about ramen.
Oo.
And food
And
trends.
food
Once
trends.
again.
And pork bands.
Pork buns.
And bone marrow. Bone marrow.
Ngayon mga fusion, di ba? Yung mga bone marrow.
May si bone marrow
Did you
ngayon
see the bone marrow na kinakat nila crosswise tapos may maliit kang spoon to eat it?
Yes.
Mga wildflower.
Oh, wildflower. Wow.
Super liit nung spoon pero wow, ang batok mo pagkatapos nun.
Exactly.
Parang... And then I also would like to discuss common furniture that we all generally share. You know, like malaking spoon and fork, malaking rosary.
Bati-bot chair.
Yung rug na may asong nagbibilyar. Kailangan ko i-discuss yun.
And why Orocana saved the world?
Orocan. That's right. Sponsor mo ba yung Orocan? And by the way, if you're listening and you want to sponsor RockED Radio, please feel free to do so because Podcast.Ph will definitely lose money with us.
Marami nakikinig sa amin.
Sige, I think this will end.
Ganun
We'll end with one question for everybody to answer, including Martin. Worst billboard in the world. Remember, we ended our year with the worst billboard you've ever seen. No, sige, we don't have to end with that.
Ako meron. Ako muna.
Improper yata yan. Sige, ano yung sa'yo?
We need to talk. Love God.
Oh my God! Ako?
Meron ba?
Oo, meron. Ako, yung...
Yung asawa ni... Yung may ng Mapicon. Yung asawa ni Ariel.
Oh, no way.
Talaga?
Dating asawa.
Anong nakalagay sa billboard? Ano nakalagay sa billboard?
Mapicon na, ganyan siya.
Oh my God. Dali lang. Ako, yung welcome sa Davao dati, all due respect, Mayor Duterte, pero meron kayong billboard dati nakalagay, welcome to Davao, the best water in the world. Yun yung nakalagay. Naalala mo yun? May picture ako nun. Welcome to Davao, the best water in the world.
Hindi counted yan eh.
Sige.
Manila.
Don't touch Davao.
Wala kang
We like the
ino-offense
guy.
choice mo eh.
We like the wala ba? Shucks. Ellen's. The aesthetic center. Yeah, that's how would you win over patients, I mean, how? In heaven's name. No, it's not. Hindi naman sa bad, no? Pero parang...
Well, if you wanna look like that.
Hindi aspirational eh. Di ba? Dapat aspirational.
Parang warning nga eh.
Yeah. O, the kutis
Parang
mayaman din, then kilikili ni Gretchen Barreto.
Yeah,
That's funny.
Parang,
Bakit anong mahirap na kilikili? Iba itsura.
Yung sa atin.
Ikaw pinaka-konyo sa amin.
Hindi. Compared kay Gretchen Barreto, mahirap yung mga
Kutis
kilikili.
mayaman. Oh my gosh, panalo. Pero pinaka-gusto ko recently yung ad ni Piolo Pascual na nasa dyaryo na nakalagay
Piolo?
low res, not for printing. Nakita mo ba yun?
Hindi ko nakita yun.
Dude, full page. I don't know. I think it's gamot or vitamin. And then it says low res, not for print.
Baka
Across
campaign.
parang yun yung low res na in-email lang nila for approval.
Nagkamali.
Oh man, naiwan yung copy.
Yeah.
I need to see that.
I'll send it to you. I have a picture.
Kasi nasa dyan nila yun.
No. Did you see that?
Sun Life, yeah.
Yeah, Sun Life.
So,
It's Piolo.
Piolo.
And across his chest is this font that says low res, not for print. Sample only, not for print.
Paano?
No, because you need to send a low-res copy by email to the
I
client for
know.
approval, and then you
I
put
know.
that. Of course, you should know that. You're a publisher. You know that. Kaling, no? Low-res sample copy, not for print.
Okay,
That's
palakpakan na tayo.
that's like max headroom.
Okay.
Yay! This has been RockED Radio, and you
Ayos.
are
Lourd Veyra po.
na history. Ako si Gang Badoy ng RockED Philippines,
Erwin,
and
Romulo, Esquire, Philippines.
Yan, no?
and this has been RockED Radio's reunion after 4 years. So technically, this is an Olympic reunion.
Podcast.Ph presents RockED Radio.
With Gang, Erwin, and Lourd.
This Podcast.Ph presentation is supported by Martin Andanar's Homecast Studio and Audio.Ph.
Enema
did.
closer
Oh my
ng title ng
grabe.
album yan.
Oo.
Keep your enemas closer.
Oo.
Brought to you by Martin's Red Wine.
Tama na. Never let anyone outside the family know what you're thinking.
Never let the family outside know about your enema. Yeah,
Hindi mo,
that's
pinis
true.
off niya si Mercado. Si Mercado man.
Wait, pinis off ba niya or, hindi ko alam I'm not updated.
Masakit yung ginawa niya kasi para sila
Hindi
magkapatid.
pinatakbo.
And all throughout, di ba, si Binay was promising Mercado na you will be the next
You'll be the
mayor
next
of Makati.
mayor.
Until pinatakbo niya yung anak. Ganun.
Okay. Nag-vice mayor ba si Mercado?
Yes.
oo.
Sa kanya, kay Jejo
Okay,
Mar.
yes.
Oh,
well,
Not the son, not Junjun.
No.
Wait, who's Junjun's vice mayor? Sorry, is it that Marge De Veyra?
March de Veyra. Galing.
Nanalo ba yun?
Nanalo yun.
nanalo.
Yata yung vice
Hindi,
mayor.
councilor yata yun.
Hindi, nag-vice mayor.
Vice mayor.
Nanalo ba siya?
Hindi ko alam
so,
eh.
completely
Yun.
unaware. Because
Parang-
4 years outside of RockED Radio, we just unaware.
Well, sa Makati naman, vice mayor.
That's right. Vice mayors in general, girl.
No.
Remember there was this actor.
Si Roderick Paolate yun.
Roderick Paolate. And who nga? Jackie Aquino?
Oo. Si
totoo
Rene
yun?
Requestas. Totoo yung kay Roderick.
Na anak ni Boots Aquino?
Yes.
Oo.
Oh,
Si Rene Requestas, he was really in love with Teresa Herrera. Teresa Herrera.
Monica
Monica Herrera.
Herrera.
Iba.
Teresa Herrero ngayon. You're so Esquire.
Na Monica Herrera. Pero
Yes, so Esquire.
ayaw siya halikan ni Monica Herrera on cam.
On cam. Off cam pwede.
Hindi rin. Kaya sa manlom.
Okay,
Kaya nga
kasi
nung...
iba yung
when-
off cam eh. Kasi...
Okay.
Ako si Puto. Gusto ko siya si Puto.
Puto. Gusto ko rin yun, no?
Ano.
Gusto ko siya as Jack and Jill. Si
Yun.
Jill, di ba? Who's Jack?
Sharon.
Oh. One of the worst movies ever.
Really? No, Pido...
Nalungkot ako nung pinanood ko sa Coronet yun. Oh.
Pido Dida was really, I don't that made me sad.
Wait. Which one?
Pinanood ko siya
1,
ulit.
4, 3?
Hindi siya ganun kasama pala.
Yung Pido Dida.
Hindi
You
siya
know, Rene Requestas, is it true that he dated Aquino? An Aquino? No, actually, you don't really know who they are.
Well,
right?
si Herbert, when he was vice mayor, he made a good showing, but he was vice mayor.
That's true, but then he's Herbert Bautista. He's been present since he was 95 pounds and courting Lea Salonga on a BMX bike.
And all he did was
What?
just say yes to whatever Sonny Buelonte says.
Wait, that's not fair. We don't know that. Maybe we should interview him.
Joke lang.
So,
Pwede i-edit yung
si speaker.
Si speaker. Hindi pa nang edit. Hindi, kasi gusto ko si Herbert Bautista as Bagets